Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Please take your seats, for the show is going to commence very soon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting Vobes One-Eye Kenobi Showbie with the lovely Julia and...
the lovely Richard.
Hey, it's so nice to be here again on a Friday.
On a Friday.
Friday, yoo-hoo!
It's been a while since I've been here on a Friday.
Yes, it's the end of the week and the week go home. So it's only the strong of us left, and that's how it should be. It's nice to see you, Julia.
Nice to see you, Richard.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
It's nice.
It's nice
to see you.
To see you.
And it's nice to see you.
You.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. Who is out in the Vobosphere this evening, lovely Julia?
We have the lovely Kerry Baldwin.
Hello, lovely Kerry Baldwin.
Hello.
Hello.
The lovely Mike Stevens.
Oh,
hello.
The lovely Mike Stevens. Hello.
We have the lovely Ernie the Milkman.
Ernie and the Milkman, 2 pints, please.
We have the lovely Days of Yore.
Days of Yore, it's nice to see.
The lovely Sean James Cameron.
Hey, Shawnee boy.
Lovely...
Rising.
The lovely Connor's Dark Corner.
Not
Donna's Dark Corner.
Into the dark corner.
Hello. The lovely Ramaboo too.
Ramaboo, Ramaboo, riding down the street. Ramaboo, Ramaboo, he looks at his feet. And then stops.
Runs out of words.
Yes, runs out of those words.
We have the lovely Ed Loud.
Ed Loud.
Hello, Ed. Hello.
Hello.
We have the lovely Peter Lowry.
Peter Lowry. 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 Peter Lowry. He's not at all flowery.
We have the lovely David Chown.
Hello, David
Hello.
Chown.
Woohoo! The lovely Mike Dixon. Woo!
Woo! Mikey, Mikey, Mikey.
The lovely Ron Langley.
Ron Langley. Ron.
The lovely Andrew Murphy.
Andrew Murphy, Melbourne Murphy.
The lovely Clive Waterfall.
Hello, Clivey boy, Clivey boy.
The lovely Glastonbury Gabriel.
Hey, Monsieur le Glastonbury.
Glastonbury.
Yeah, Glastonbury.
Okay.
He's no fairy.
No fairy at
He's
all.
Julian Clary. The Glastonbury.
The lovely Jackie Traynor.
Hello, the Jackie Traynor. Boop.
The lovely Josephine Suter.
Ah, Josephine Suter.
The lovely David Hawkins.
Hello, David. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming in.
The lovely Robert Brailsford.
Robert Brails. Robert
Who says,
Brails.
Julia, you missed me. I'm upset.
Oh.
It's probably because we've missed.
We've missed
for some reason
hundreds of thousands, but they haven't tuned in yet.
Hush up, you.
Sorry?
Yes, because for some reason I'm pretty sure we didn't get some of the comments from the top. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. So sorry.
The stream was being funny at first.
Yeah,
wasn't
the
it?
scroller bloke.
So my apologies. I didn't miss you on purpose.
Yeah, sorry. The scrolling job that I have
Who else
here.
have we got here? We have Leslie Couch, the lovely. Hello.
Lovely Leslie Cow.
And the lovely Elaine Whitelock.
And Lane Whitelock. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. Well, we have, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and nobody's going to stop me unless Julia sort of puts her hand over my mouth. We have 8. 8.
8?
Yes, we have 8.
Wait, how many?
We have eaten. Sorry, we have
Don't.
8. We ate.
We ate.
And we have eaten. But we have 8 videos in tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. 8. Lovely. First.
Not 7.
Not 6.
Not 6. Not 5.
Not 4.
Sure it's not 3.
Not 2.
1.
Thunderbirds are go! We haven't got any of that nonsense in tonight's show because the last time we did that, we were demonetised. Not that we actually get any money on this show, But we
Money?
somehow
that?
we were subtracted the money that we didn't have. If we had made money, we would have had we would be owing them.
Right. Okay.
So that's it. Yes. Now, Sean James Cameron said, "Here's a topic for the show. Do you want to go back to work?" Well, I am back at work.
I was going to say, did
We're working now.
Working.
You're working. You working?
Working.
Boop.
Oop.
I'm working.
Boop.
Yeah. And how about you?
Boop.
You're working too. So we're all working. But
No, it's not cider, but maybe it should be.
yeah, it should be. This is nice. Ooh.
If I had £1 for every time you did that,
How much would you have?
I'd be bloody rich, actually.
Yeah, £16.50. I've been keeping a tally.
Oh, really?
Tally ho. Tally ho. So Mike Dixon says, on Wednesday evening, oh yes, here we go, what happened? 4 of us enjoyed a delicious Indian meal at Nars in Lancing. What the hell is Nars?
It's that lovely little cute old cottage place in in Lancing. Oh
Yes,
no, I was thinking Shoreham, but no.
In Lancing.
Wait, they're both that way.
They're both that way, according to us.
Yeah, that way.
In Lancing.
Yes, I think I
Nars.
still have also eaten there as well once.
Oh.
Very nice. Very nice.
So it's a little Indian place, is it?
Yes.
How big do you have to be before you can't get in? If it's a little Indian place, I mean, if it's only for midgets, then not again.
Oy vey.
Oh. Yes.
Robert Brailsford, if I can even say your name properly.
Yes, good
Robert Brailsford
Yes, a lovely bloke.
says, yes, he is.
Yes, very nice.
Always ever such a nice
He's
man.
always so
Oh, so
delightful.
nice. He says, did you know there's a song called There Ain't No Ferry to Glastonbury?
There ain't no ferry to Glastonbury, la 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 la. I went by train and I went by bus, but there ain't no ferry to Glastonbury. I think you can go by microlight or you can go by sleigh, but you can't go by a ferry 'cause he ain't here today. Is it that one?
No comment.
No, Julia's not a great fan of my impromptu singing. She's not a fan of it at all.
No comment.
No comment. Yes. Nil point.
Nil point.
I once wrote a Eurovision Song Contest. I didn't write the song. I should have written.
You wrote the whole contest.
I wrote the whole contest.
Right.
With me doing all of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
I may have made that up. That
There's
may be a
really
lie.
There's a really good film actually that what's his name? Will Ferrell has done. Yeah, really enjoyed that one.
Thanks. There's a great film that Norman Wisdom did.
Yeah, but this one was about the
Oh, his was nothing to do with the. His was about a
Eurovision.
milk trip. Milk yard. Anyway, sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Slightly indulgent here.
Kerry Baldwin says,
Yes. Hello, Kerry.
I worked at home before the pandemic, so no change.
No change. Well, we're working
Same.
in the very high-rised building here at Vobes Towers, right in the very tallest of the chimneys, on the top of the spire. I put a chimney in at the top of the spire, 432 feet off the ground, if you're measuring your feet. Incredibly tiny. The feet of ants.
I hate when that happens. I'll look over there and read a couple of comments, and then I'm like, what's he talking about?
What's he talking about? What have I missed?
Crap.
What are the comments? Tell us the comments, because they're highly more original and entertaining.
Mike Stevens says there was a stream of 37 seconds, and now this one. Apparently, there was the other one that you tried to do.
Oh, we did. Yes, actually, it's funny you should say that, because this is really dull and boring. But we tried earlier to get a stream going, and you were cursing your phone.
Refresh, and nothing. De nada.
This business.
That's me refreshing.
Yeah, better when you're actually holding a phone than just doing it against thin air.
Oh.
Well, don't do it now, because you'll ruin the show. Look at us. We look like a pair of people who do that.
That was funny. I was actually swiping on the phone, and I was swiping on. Yeah.
Yeah, this is never occurring. So I didn't realise that the stream is still. Is that stream still out there? Because we couldn't find it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I think we should start off. I lost my job. Oh my God, Jackie Traynor.
Sorry to hear that, Jackie.
So not working. What was it? A horrible job? Didn't you like it? Was it cleaning out the pigs in a very large pigsty? In that case, and you didn't enjoy it. In that case, that's a good thing, because you might get a job that you like. However, if it's the reverse of that it was a job that you really liked and you lost it,
Then that sucks.
then that's very sad. And we're very sad for you. Anyway, Mike Dixon says it's an amazing Indian restaurant near Lancing railway station. Nars. Oh, you know the railway station.
Yes.
It's got that pedestrian affair that you... Bridge, that's the word. Which is that sort of like macaroni. Not macaroni. Marconi. Not Marconi. What's the stuff that kids play with that they have nuts and bolts?
Meccano.
Oh, Meccano. It's a bit like macaroni, only totally different. Marconi. He invented that, you know. And he could get wireless signals while he was there. Mm-hmm. That's a factoid of Totem Polandness.
Factoid. Yes.
David Hawkins said, I went to work today for the first time in 9 months. Have you been having a baby?
To clear his desk.
To clear your debt. Oh, I'm now working from home permanently and absolutely love it. Woo!
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Well
Glad
done.
that worked out for you.
Yes, we couldn't cope with more bad news.
No. Barry Hughes says, I never stopped working at all.
No, I'm with you, mate.
Yep.
What's all this? Do you know, I had a letter from...
You did?
Yes.
A letter?
Yes, an actual
Was it
letter.
A or B or C or D?
It was HMRC. HMRC? One of HMRC?
My previous
Was it
employers.
whatever the tax people are.
HMRC.
Is it HMRC?
Yep.
What does the
Her
R
Majesty's
stand for?
Revenue and Customs.
Oh, revenue. Of course it is. Yes, HMRC.
I've got some friends in there still.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They still after me. Anyway.
No, but they're after me.
Are they? After the Handlam. Yeah, the HMRC or whoever it is, the government said that basically, you know, you might be able to have some money from us working.
Ooh, that's
and
good.
I thought, oh, what, free money? That's nice, because there's been a lot of self-employed people who've got some money out of the government, and a lot of people who've had some fur treatment. Quite low off the ground, their fur, low, and they've got money.
Oh, gosh.
Also, but when I read the letter, it said, yes, all you got to do is tell us how much money you made last year, and basically, if they think it's the same, they'll give you the same. They'll give you whatever the percentages of your profit. Well, I didn't make a profit, did I? Last year, didn't make a profit at all. I'm a YouTube star, ladies and gentlemen. You don't make a profit, so they couldn't help me.
No, sadly.
So that's the thing, you know, when you're destitute, so if you're actually winning and you've made a profit last year, they'll help you out. But if you're not making anything, I'm afraid they're sort of going, well, basically, you didn't pay us any tax, did you? So we're not going to help you. Which I suppose is fair, really.
That was a violin, by the way.
Not a cat being strung by its back.
No.
Do you fancy a meal at Nars?
That sounds like a grand idea.
Let's have a look and see if we've got a meal at Nars on the video box. We get to hear it this time. We get to hear it. We haven't heard that, but you always get to hear it. Mike Dixon.
Actually, if I recall rightly, did you hear that in echo?
No, they shouldn't have heard that in echo, because I've turned the echo bit down now.
Okay.
Oh, you might. Yeah, you might. Hang on, I can turn it down here.
From the speakers.
Yes, from the
through
speakers.
the mics.
Yes, you're quite right. It's a good point, actually, a technical person.
Oh, no.
So Mike Dixon has sent in, hello, it's Mike Dixon here, and Bella. Mike Dixon has sent in, good old Mike. We like Mike.
We love Mike.
Mike's a great guy.
We love Bella and Helen.
And Helen and Bella. And
Helen and Bella and
Hella
Bella and Helen.
and Hella and Bellin. Don't go any further. Don't go any further. Stop me.
Mike, just
Yeah.
kiss the dog and pat the wife for us, won't you?
Yes. Mike sent in 2 videos today. So we're going to start with Mike Dixon. Hello, it's Mike Dixon. And we're going to end with, hello, it's Mike Dixon and Bella in today's show. So we're going to start off with episode 1 in the life of Mike Dixon. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get rid of the...
Can I sit by?
You can sit by. You're
Thank
already
you.
sitting by.
True.
Arrivederci. Take it away, Mike.
Hello, Vobesters. It's Mike Dixon and Bella, and we've got 2 friends with us today. We've got young Thomas, and over here we've got his daddy Spencer. So we're just up, parked the car near Fall Down Tower in Portslade, and we're just walking around. We've walked along the ridge at the back there, where the cattle are, and this valley, and then we're coming back through here. And this is apparently access land so we can Bella and all of us can have an explore. We just had a stop for a hot drink and just seen this lovely hedge, so I thought I'd just share with you the beautiful colour of the berries, the red berries. It's a little bit windy up here, and there's a sound of an aircraft, I think, going over to Shoreham Airport. It's a lovely area, and it's good that general public have access to the land. It's land that the farmer has set aside. In the distance you can see the Four Down Tower, and on the left hand side you can see the I-360 in Brighton just sticking up. And they've resumed business recently after the lockdown. But yeah, a lovely setting up here. Bella's having a good time sniffing around, exploring, and we've seen kestrels, and we saw a red kite, and we've seen loads of butterflies. It's a very good expanse of butterflies up here, and swallows. Yeah, very pretty. Bit of ecotherapy. Anyway, I thought I'd just share it with you. I'll pass you back to Richard. Take care. Bye.
There he is. That's Mike Dixon. And yeah, it did make me laugh there when you said this hedge. It's a bush. It's a hawthorn bush. But yeah, and what was his name, that kid?
Was it Thomas?
Thomas?
I think Thomas.
Oh, he
Absolutely adorable.
Loved the camera,
brilliant.
didn't he? You must get him on the show. Get some of that on the show. Wonderful stuff, Mike. And lovely to see the Four Down Tower there. And I think you must have been quite near to Mile Oak. You probably said at the beginning, and I'm just being stupid now. But that's a lovely bit of access land that you can go and have a good sniff around, as indeed Bella did, which is great. So that was lovely.
Oh, apparently we have Jeff Kellison with us. And
Oh, Jeff.
He survived
The hurricane.
last night in Missouri.
Oh, yes.
Very glad to hear
I
that.
spoke to him on the phone, and he told me that it was very similar to what's that Over the Rainbow story?
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. He said it was just like Dorothy being lifted up in the lorry, going.
As long as you find your red shoes, you'll be all right.
Yes, he's got nice red slippers.
There's no
actually.
place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like the Vobes Tower.
Yeah, there's no place like my
Oh,
own.
look, it's Jeff.
It's Jeff. What? So there we go. Yeah, no, good to hear that. And I saw David asked, how was your veg box from Riverford? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just give you a quick...
You can have a quick preview, but he's
Hang on
actually
a
done a
minute.
video on it.
I've done a video, which is
Of
coming out
course.
on Sunday. On Sunday, because there's a video for tomorrow. But in the studio, ladies and gentlemen,
Looks very professional. Of course it does.
here is the Riverford Organic Farmers Veg Box.
Wash before use, it says here.
Yes, you do have to go and take a shower before the veggies will look at you.
We can use this box 10 times if you leave it out for us.
Yes, so it's got this sheeny coat. I go through
Sheeny coat.
sheeny coat. It's nice, and I go through all the vegetables. But what you get, this is what I didn't really highlight in the video. You get this very nice welcome thing. You can't really see that very well. Hang on a minute.
I like their comment, their tag there. Live life on the veg.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Motto.
Oh, hang on. Why can't I? There we go. Try that. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
See, straight down your cleavage.
Hello.
Hello. Ding. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the booby cam.
Ding yourself.
Ding. Oh,
Ding yourself.
sorry, the booby cam has been found out.
I'm just gonna, sit like this now.
Last week we found Billy with no clothes on. This week
Yeah, I'm not going topless.
we get the booby cam. No, what I was going
I
to
was gonna say you don't pay me enough for that.
You don't get
You don't
paid
pay me.
at all. There we are. Look, welcome to Riverford. Here are some pointers to help you with your box. So that was a nice little thing. But what I really liked was this A to Z of Riverford Veg. Now, I assume you get this when you're a first past the
The
post.
first buyer.
Yes, because you get. Let me sort of show you here for. you get this lovely little booklet. I can't really do this very easily. But you get information about the
A phone
stuff.
call.
We've got a phone call. Everything stops. Bear with us, caller. Bear with us. Hang on. We're just having a bear fight.
Call
Hello.
with us, bearer.
Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, Richard.
Ah,
Robert Brailsford.
it's what? Sorry,
Robert Brailsford.
Hello, Robert.
How are you?
I'm okay, mate.
I'm just sorting out so we can hear you because you sound very faint. I don't know why that is. Where are you? Where are you, Robert? Where are you calling from?
I'm from Radstock, which is about 10 miles of the city of Bath.
Oh, near Bath.
Yeah. I'm not far away from where you went on your canal trip.
Ah, what a shame. If we'd known you then, we would have invited you on board
Well-
and made you a nice cup of tea.
Well, you were the first. It was that video was the first time I saw you because it came out. It was local.
Yep.
And I saw this bloody old bloke with this lovely girl. I thought, I thought, what's going on here?
What? That was obviously a different video then, was it? And then that led you to.
You were
this-
watching Floating Your Boat, weren't you?
That led you to us, presumably.
Yeah. Well, of course, I knew where you were going from Bradford Avon and that. 'Cause I walk along there.
Do
quite a
you?
lot.
I can understand why.
You know, you were talking about going the other way. It is the other day.
Well, we didn't go the other way because of all the locks.
Yeah, because there is actually 29 locks.
Wow.
29 with a what? How old was Matey? He was 6 or 7 weeks,
He
wasn't he?
was 8 weeks old.
8 weeks old, Matey.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe.
Mate.
An experienced canal boater, 5 hours to get up the locks. So if you went down, that'd be 10 hours. Like that'd be a whole day.
That is, yeah, absolutely. And you'd be completely whacked. And presumably, as you do that, there are other boaters who may be going through those locks, so it may take you a lot longer.
Well, yeah, if you got to put in wind all those locks, I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you arrive at the bottom as they're just starting to enter the top, then you've got to wait for them
Yeah.
all to come
Well,
down
yeah,
before you can come up.
I know that Richard would send you to do all the winding, Julia, wouldn't he?
Yeah, of course he would. That old man that you, that old geezer.
Yeah, I started watching you then,
Yes.
and I've enjoyed it ever since.
Oh, what a
Glad
lovely,
to hear
what
it.
a nice man. What you can call again.
Especially through lockdown, because I suffer from depression.
So
And,
say we all.
And it, being sat at home, not going out at all, drives you a loopy, doesn't it?
It certainly does. So is it? Is
I've
Bath?
enjoyed,
Sorry,
Sorry.
I just wanted to ask. Is Bath in Somerset?
well, it's used to be.
Is it in Gloucester?
No, it's in Somerset.
It is in Somerset.
It's actually in what they call Bath and North East Somerset. But I always call the old county boundaries. I always put Somerset on my address.
Yes,
Where I was born.
that's where you were. Exactly. It's like people who were born in Brighton, and now they pretend it's not in Sussex anymore. It's in Brighton and the district of Brighton and Hove or some such rubbish. It's all rubbish.
Yeah.
Could you just do me a favour? Could you just say, "Get off my land"?
Get off my land!
Yeah.
Hey! Days of yore said you've got a lovely "get off my land" accent.
Get off my land and take your camera with you.
Oh,
Hey!
that's a bit rich, isn't it?
You just knocked it out of the
Stop
park.
filming my cows.
What about worrying? Can we worry your sheep?
I'll stick your little heifers at you, mate.
Oh yeah, no, that would get me off the land. I tell you, if you set your heifers after me, I'm not good with heifers.
I'll put my posh voice on now.
Oh yes,
Your telephone
What
voice.
I've done today
yeah.
is I've ordered some beds from Riverford.
Oh, lovely.
Have you? They're not far from you, though, are they? I mean, I know they're in Devon, It's got less far to travel, which is very nice.
Well, actually, they've got a place in France as well, haven't they?
Yeah, no, the thing... What? So did you order that today? Have you ordered from them before?
No, first time.
Do you know... Did you... If you put my name on the... I don't know how you do this, because the gentleman rang me up and he says, if you recommend a friend, you get £15 off on your third box. Both of you do. Both of us. So you could have had 15 quid off, and I could have had 15. I could have made a killing out of this, telling everybody to...
No, hang on a minute. You send me your 15 and I'll get 30 out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, you say you'd have got 15 quid off, but the box was only 12 quid.
Yeah, it's the third box.
Gotcha.
You've got to have 3 boxes.
Open your ears and listen properly.
Yeah, open your ears and listen properly, woman.
Thanks.
For goodness sake, this old man here is talking to this lovely young thing.
Where's that frying pan gone?
Oh, Frank.
This is weird seeing you. I'm going to turn my television off. Moment.
Oh, yeah. What? Hang on a minute. What's the television doing on? You know that. Oh, in order to.
You're on there. You're on my television.
Oh, that's all right. I was going to say, you
Filling
know,
up the screen.
a prerequisite of being anything to do with the Vobe shows, you have to throw your television out, or at least your TV license out the window.
Well, I've got 2 of you here. I've got you on my television with smart television,
Right.
and I've also got you on my laptop, so I can read the comments.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So you've got us in stereo vision.
I'm up here speaking, down there for dancing.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I've ordered,
Yes.
I've ordered some veg,
Yep.
some broccoli,
Yep.
and carrots,
Oh, nice.
some bananas. I've also ordered some sausages.
Sausages, was it?
Pork and firm, I think. And some beef burgers.
I didn't know they did. I didn't know they did meat, because it's all about the veg.
That must be an affiliation with another farm.
Oh, I see.
They do meat. They do fish. They do dairy foods.
Do they do cheeses?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
We do have a cheese shop in Lewis, I think it is, or Brighton area or something. The original cheese shop or something, and they
Yeah.
do wonderful cheese. If they're still going, I haven't seen them for donkeys years.
But do you remember that local cheesemonger I bought from? The one that goes
Cheesemonger?
Munger.
Munger?
Munger.
No.
That goes to the local markets. I bought a couple of years ago. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember the Munger.
I'm sure I bought it when I was pregnant. Anyway, they were good.
We do like a good Munger here.
Somerset's best place for cheese, isn't it?
Well, of course, Somerset. Yeah, I'm surprised that you had to order from Devon to get your cheese, because where you are, it's very nice, isn't it?
I'm not getting cheese from them. They don't do cheese.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. I'm sorry, he's a bit thick here.
Are you actually listening to me?
No, sorry, I wasn't listening to it at all.
I was trying to see how thick your ear is, but it's covered up.
Do you want to have a word with Gabriel about
Oh, don't worry, Gabriel will ring in. Gabriel and Sean, they'll ring in, because they're regulars.
Well, I thought I'd better get in before that.
Well done.
Well done, that man. It's so nice to hear your "get off my land" voice.
Yeah, so, well, during the lockdown and all that, it's been very good to watch you when you're doing every night and that. But now, as soon as I get up in the morning, I've got your video on, your walk or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you send the podcast.
Yeah.
That's after they gone then.
Oh, anyone would think he knows you, Richard.
I've got to go out and milk the pigs and shear the cows.
Yeah. And then in the evening, you've got this to look forward to.
Well, then there's the reading show.
Oh, there's the
and
reading.
then there's the Vobes show.
Do you listen to the...
No, I don't listen to the reading.
No, that's all about farming at the moment. Bit boring. Probably, Somerset farmers and stuff. Probably too much, looking out the window.
We have to do that down here.
Yeah.
I can't read and I can't write, but I can drive a tractor.
Can you? Well, I've driven a tractor once.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
You've seen it, yeah. And I ended up in the tree.
Good job it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Good job it wasn't on the road.
Oh, I know. Would have killed. I would have killed people. Would have been responsible for the demise of members of the public.
Yeah, HS2 would have had nothing on you, would it?
No, 8 plus 2.
Anyway, I
HS2.
Oh, HS.
just like to say to you both,
Yeah.
thank you ever so much. And
It's.
keep up all your good work.
Ah, thank you, Robert, and thank you for becoming a patron and supporting what we do and ringing up this evening. It's been great.
Exactly, it's folks like you that make it possible.
The money that I've saved in this lockdown is terrific.
Oh, brilliant! Well, there we are. Fantastic.
I don't want to scare an old man that
You got to help that old man out, haven't you, before he
that's right,
pops his
that's right.
clogs. Old men in Worthing, my goodness. Well, listen, Robert, it's been an absolute joy to talk to you.
Right.
Really
Good to
has.
Speak to you, Richard and Julia.
You take care.
Look after yourself.
I'll let Gabriel come on now.
Yeah, Gabriel can have her. Bye-bye. Bye. There we are. Robert in near Bath in Somerset, because that's where he was born. See,
He said where exactly.
he did say exactly where he's born. I wasn't listening.
Someone
'cause
else said
I'm some old man. You see, he does sound a bit like Mark Selwood. At first, I thought it was Mark Selwood. You're quite right, Linda. Does sound a
Radstock.
Radstock. Very nice place.
Radstock.
You're both looking healthy and tanned. Thank you very much. That's Mark Donny McLeod. The lovely Julia, hello, and howdy, Richard. Just let it be known I'm known as the old man on today's show. They do meet, Richard. Just choose the veggie option, I remember him saying. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I was going to have the night off, says Sean. Off. Have the night off. That's no problem. And Brainwash Chris says, I used to love tractors. Now I just breathe air in
and out deeply. I'm an extractor fan.
But if you've got some good old-fashioned jokes, then do put them on the thing. We're going to have another... We've got 8 videos to get through. We've got 7 more to go through. We've seen... Hello, it's Mike Dixon. We've had Mike Dixon, so... Joe Suter, the lovely Joe Suter, has been out and about, and I wonder what Joe has been... Oh, yes, she's been to the Bluebell Railway.
Oh, lovely. Oh, one of my favourites.
So we may see some chuffs, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope we see Bluebell. Do we see Bluebell? Is she in the shed? I hope we see Bluebell.
Not telling you. It's a secret.
Oh.
You'll have to be good and wait and see.
Okay.
Here we are, some chuffs.
Lovely.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
There we are. Something just charming. A little ride on a bluebell train. Not a ride on the Bluebird. I don't think Mr. Campbell. Was it Campbell? Douglas Campbell, was it? Or somebody Campbell. Campbell's mint soup. That was always nice. Did you like Campbell's mint soup? Like Kendall's black and white cakes. Yeah. Anyway, Kendall's... Sorry. But there we are. That was lovely Joe Suter bringing us a bit from the Bluebell Railway that I have been on. Have you been on the Bluebell? You love the Bluebell.
I have.
And
been
did
on
we
the
see
Bluebell.
the train that people were hoping to see? No. A nice bit of the
She's
old...
in the shed.
She's in the shed. The little chuff is in the shed, and she's chuffed to be there. Chuffed to bits. Up is chuff. Anyway, so... that was very nice. We're chuffed to see it, aren't we? Crunch?
Crunch.
Clunch.
And moist.
And yes, lots of words.
Just to...
Lovely video, says
Get that
Jackie
out of the
Traynor. Leslie says, lovely video. Thank you. Old trains, nice station, says Peter Lowry. Lovely Sussex Steam Railway, Mike Dixon. So there we are. Donald. It was Donald. Yes, of course, the Donald.
Died
Campbell.
attempting the water speed record.
Yes. I think he went at 78 RPM, didn't he?
RPM?
Revs per minute, 45 revs per minute,
Yeah.
78s. Do you remember the old 70? You don't remember the
No.
old 78s. Yes, he was
Nope.
trying to get that record, and he should have stuck with the old 33s. Anyway, but Donald Campbell didn't have a steam train. No, he had a tin of
true.
soup. Mint soup. Very nice. So there we go. Clark's shoes, Ramiboo thought was in Massachusetts because of massive chews. I get it. But apparently they were founded headquarters in Somerset. So there we are.
There you have it.
Shoe sets. Jimmy's
Yes, apparently in
shoe sets.
Radstock.
In Radstock,
That's
yeah.
apparently where they originated.
Where Midsummer Murders took place, didn't it? Connor's Dark Corner says, I collect 78s. How many have you got? 77. One more to go, and then you've got the whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
The whole... Yeah.
We've got 6 more videos to go through. If anybody would like to give us a tinkle, we would be chuffed to have a tinkle here on the show live.
Not that kind of tinkle.
No, not that kind of tinkle. You can call on 0793 4746 790. The number is open and the phone is available now, before Robert Brailsford rings a second time in the show. And if you have 2 screens open of us, you've got one for the comments and one for your very smart television, then do let us know. We want to know about that.
Jeff Kellison says, Julia was born the same year I bought a CD player.
Oh,
Probably true.
probably true.
Was it the first CD player you bought?
What year were you born again?
81?
Oh, born again in 81. And when were you born the
Previously? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember that much.
first? Oh, that's true. Did you know these born again people often go into the sea in the middle of November time
What?
to get the priest to chuck water on them?
Right.
That's what happened to my ex-wife.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think she went. She went for a
But to get
bit of that.
baptised.
Yeah, it's just for a short period, and then she realised what a load of nonsense it was. And no disrespect to anybody who believes it's not a load of
No, we
nonsense, by the way.
each have to find our own faith in the world,
But
don't
yeah,
we?
she had to wade out into the sea. And I thought, gosh, if a tsunami comes, she's a nice girl, Sue. I'll run off with her then.
Tsunami.
Yeah, Sue and her army.
Hey, do you remember last time I was...
No, I don't.
Never mind. We have a
Keep
call.
Keep that.
Hold.
thought.
Put a pin in
Do
it.
you remember the last time? No. Hello, caller. Welcome to the Vobe Show.
Hello, it's Ed Loud, famous
Yay.
Knight of the Realm,
it's-
symbol and occasional liar.
Hello, Glastonbury. Oh, no, it's not Glastonbury. it's Ed Loud.
No, it's London.
It's London. Hello, London.
Specifically, I can't remember where exactly.
It's in
Yeah,
Greenwich.
but not London today.
Grendon.
I'm away from home.
Oh,
East. Oh, where are you then?
I'm in Essex.
Oh, in
Essex calling
Essex.
today.
You're not down. Oh no, you're not in Kent, are you? Not down on the Rum. What are you
No,
doing?
I wish I was.
Yes. What are you doing in Essex?
I got lost.
On the way to where?
I got lost and ended up in my dad's house.
Ah, bless him.
well, that's
So
lucky.
Just gone to visit my dad.
Oh, how is Dad?
He's round and squidgy. Yeah, I think he gets it from me.
I think there's a bit of copying going on there, isn't there?
We must be related.
Oh, that's nice. It's always good when you find these things out at the last moment. So anyway, enough of that gay banter. But what was your point that you were ringing up about?
Oh, I just couldn't resist an open microphone. The chance to say hello to you both and
Well, what did
say
you
how lovely the last video was. That was really nice.
It was, wasn't it?
That was on a steam train.
On a what now?
On a
I always have a soft spot for steam trains.
steam.
Reminds me of being young, listening to the steam trains when I was a kid.
Yes, I was born after the steam trains were axed because that Mr. Beeching came along with his big bucket of seawater and chucked it over them and all the little...
Good old Dr. Beeching.
Yes, good old Richard, Dr. Richard Beeking. There's a lot of beaking. He's not a beekeeper. So I don't really remember them steam trains or the stream trains running.
The stream trains.
The stream
See, I've got that kind of perception back to front because I grew up thinking steam trains were normal.
Yes, oh right.
And I used to come back to London and tell all my teachers, all my friends in the country were getting on steam trains to go to school.
Yes.
And they'd be like, "Oh, shut up, Ed. We don't want to hear your lies again, So I used to go in with all the photographs and show them, look, steam trains, miss, steam trains. And my friends down in the Romney Marshes used to get the miniature railway to the academy there, which was a school back in them days. And they had like their own little miniature station in a place called Burmarsh, which is just behind Dymchurch. They used to get on the train there and get the steam train to school.
I'm just going to interrupt you very, very briefly just to say hello to Daisy yesterday, who says, "Am I the only other woman listening?" Who's the other woman?
No, we've got several. There's
Ramiboo. The Ramiboo is a lovely
we've got Kerry,
lady.
we've got Audrey.
My mum's probably listening.
And your mum. Yeah, so nice to see you,
And
Daisy,
plenty more
yesterday.
that aren't commenting.
Yeah, so please don't feel alone. You are alone.
My mum would love to comment, but she can't type, so
she can sing. Can she not sing to us? Is she there?
Don't give her ideas. Don't give her
Can she
ideas.
not sing down the phone? It is National Sing Down the Phone Day today.
Oh God, no! It's bad enough with me doing Room with a View last time.
Oh yeah. How did that go?
No.
No, I'll spare
I
everyone.
want a room with a view.
If it's you singing, Ed, then yeah, please come on.
I want a room with a view. I want to see herds of wildebeest sweeping majestically on the Torquay sands. On the Torquay sands. I want a room with a light.
Ed, save us, please.
I'm lost for words.
I want a room with a carpet. A room with a ceiling and four
Where's
walls.
that
Is that zapper gun?
prying fan gone?
Yeah, the prying fan.
Yeah, get the prying fan.
The prying fan.
Prying fan.
Stop
Always need
looking
a
in
prying
here.
fan.
Yes, there's always one peeking up. Oh, it's Eric. With the prying fan. Get back down in the basement, you fool. So.
But definitely a very weird perspective on steam trains from me. I genuinely thought they were normal trains until I was about 8 or 9.
And where were you living at that point? Where?
I used to spend weekends in the Romney Marshes.
Hence.
And all my holidays, like time off school, sometimes during term time, I used to vanish off there as well, to be honest.
Yes.
But, if you're there,
I see.
12 months
So
of the
just to
year,
make
you
this
just
clear,
kind of...
just to make this clear for people who don't, who may not be in the country and know what the difference of being down on the Romney Marshes means and steam trains, is that there has been for some time a miniature. I don't know what scale it is, quarter scale or something?
I think it's a 1/3 scale miniature railway.
Miniature
They
steam...
have about 10 steam engines and 2 old diesels.
Yes, and they run for about, 20 miles? Not 20 miles, but 10 miles?
14.5 miles.
Yes, so if you
when
live in
you're a
that
kid-
area, it's the only trains really you see, and you would have seen steam trains. So I'm just clarifying it for people like Ramaboo and stuff who wouldn't...
I was more excited as a kid getting on an electric train and thinking, oh, wow, I'm on an electric train.
what a novel thing.
Yeah.
When will it catch on?
I used to get the steam train from Dymchurch Station to Hythe just to do the shopping. It was like a normal thing for me. So...
I think the first train I ever went on would have been a steam, because my granddad, my dad's dad, he was a train driver. He absolutely loved steam, of course. Why wouldn't you? And of course, he loved puzzles as well. I used to do the steam train puzzles with him.
Hang on, what's a steam train puzzle?
It's a puzzle of a picture of a steam train.
Oh, like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of like, a crossword puzzle, doing it on a steam train as you're going along.
You weren't the only one, Richard.
Sorry.
I was wondering.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
it. Sorry, yeah, no, when she said a puzzle, obviously she
Jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah,
I mean.
okay. The word jig made all the difference, isn't it?
But-
It's like if you put Irish in front of jig, different thing. Different, isn't it? Can you do
Different,
it?
isn't it?
Anyway, let's get the...
Anyway,
Yeah,
'cause
sorry.
having been raised in Saudi Arabia, we don't think we ever got a train in Saudi. So
I don't think they have steam trains in Saudi
they certainly
Arabia.
don't have steam trains.
Where would they get the water from?
But so I'm pretty sure that the first time I would have been on a train would have been in a summer holiday when we came back to visit. And
Right.
my granddad, we'd have gone with my granddad and my nan I think it was the Watercress line actually.
It would be lovely, wouldn't it, to do a bit of a spoof film about going on, go back to the 60s or 50s and say, we're going to Saudi Arabia on a steam train. And then you've got them stopping at every oasis trying to look for water. Okay. Wait, we're going to have to get at this old cactus and squeeze a few drips of water out and shove it into the tank. Boop, boop! And then all these Arabs come out.
How about date juice? Can we use date juice?
Exactly. And then the Arabs are out on there trying to chase. A bit like the old westerns where the... hang on now, don't let me misappropriate the word Red Indians. But the... what is it called that they now know
Native
now?
Americans.
The Native Americans would be out there going... Woo, 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 woo. But this time it would be the people with the... the tea-towels on their head going after the camels like that, rounding round after the train. And there's people in top hats and tails on the train going, I say, what are these blighters doing? Do you know what they're doing? They're on those very strange animals.
The point I had been trying to get to, Ed,
Yes,
was
sorry.
I like you. Also
I like
have
you too.
Like you, I also have a fondness for the steam trains.
Was that the point?
That was what
The
I was trying
whole
to
thing
get
about
to.
the
The
jigsaw.
whole
Right,
thing.
the whole-
Yeah, everything.
All that
That's what
about
yeah.
Lawrence of
Anyway,
Arabia chasing on a traction
I think Ed's
engine.
trying to wiggle out now.
There's he. He
Yeah,
sneaked
I'll
out the
get
back door.
Too long if you've got 8 videos to get through, but
Yeah.
I just couldn't resist an open microphone, and I wanted to pass on a message from me and my friend Rachel.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were talking about mime the other day,
Mime.
and she said the funniest thing, and I completely agree, the
Hmm.
funniest thing you could ever mime is putting your trousers on. If you imagine someone putting invisible trousers on, how funny that would look, and you're shaking your legs and you're waving them around,
Well,
and it
I'm-
looks like you're doing a weird dance.
I'm already thinking of me trying to get my blinking skinny jeans on, especially now after with the second child belly. Get these
You're
thighs
fine,
in.
Julia. You're
Bless
fine.
her.
Right, I
well.
better go anyway, because Richard's got 8 videos to get through. So.
6.
Oh, 6 now, is it?
We've
Yeah,
had 2.
right.
We've had 2. We've got 6
8
to go.
minus
Point.
2.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
We're good at
technical
maths, we
data
are.
count. Right.
So
well,
nice to talk to you,
goodbye,
Ed.
everyone.
Yeah, lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much for
Bye.
calling in.
No, Ed.
Night night. There we are. That's good old Ed Loud there, ladies and gentlemen. He's quite right. We do have...
Oh, that's the second time we've done that.
Sorry about that. There's a little bit of feedback there coming through the speakers. Any steam train I've been on or seen have been the novelties or tourist traps or ride to past days.
To ride of days past.
Go on, Richard. Do it. Do what? Says Daisy yesterday. In Disney World, she also says you can get a steam train at platform 9 3/4 for J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter World. I don't know what that means. I've heard of Harry Potter.
Gloss over it. Glossing over it.
We are going to not play you that
Before we
video
get
again.
an
It was very. Otherwise, you get a rant. wouldn't you?
Yeah, we don't want the rant, thank you. No J.K. Rowling rants, please.
Now, how is your night vision, ladies and gentlemen? Have you got 20/20 vision when all the lights are out? And there you are at night, you hear a rustle. No?
What about a Fred?
You might hear a Fred,
Mm-hmm.
but I was thinking of that astrologer, not Russell Harty, because he's dead. Russell B. de Milne. No, not him.
I'm lost.
That isn't. No, you hear a rustle at night and you think, what is that? And you look in. Is it a burglar? Is it a mammal? Is it some sort of thing ridden with tuberculosis that was culled? actually, badgers, I don't think, do pass on tuberculosis in the way that you think. But if you didn't know, you might set up a little camera somewhere. Just as Sean James Cameron did in his allotment. And we will see a night scurrier scurrying in just for a few moments.
So lovely, so cute. Oh my God, prepare for a rant. Rah! Can you believe they're actually culling these gorgeous creatures throughout our country? Why? It's pointless. Grrr! Poor badgers, that was gorgeous. Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, as Ed Loud says there. That was a really funny meme from a few years ago now. Not showing my age, am I?
So there we are.
Oh, Darren Howell says, my dad worked in Jeddah in Saudi, often went out for holidays. Yeah, I was based. We lived in Jeddah for about 5.5 years.
She is a Jedi. She is your
that
original...
did used to confuse me when I watched them.
She is
saying
Joda,
Jedi. I was like,
Joda the Jedi.
what is that person from Jeddah?
This is somebody from Jedi. Hello, caller. Welcome to the Vobes Show.
Go on then, I thought I'd just phone in quickly.
Oh, yeah, because you're having a day off. So there we are. There you go. In the middle of the night, you creep down, you switch on your camera, and what should happen? You should see a burglar with a black and white swag bag.
A little bandit coming
A
to
little
steal the
bandit.
grub.
What happened was,
See, what happened was...
last Monday, a hole appeared
And what
by the
appeared?
side of our allotment HQ.
Yeah.
Some said it was foxes, some said it was a rat. I thought maybe somebody was hiding their drugs in there. So without telling anybody, I set up a camera. And then that's what popped up. Last night at 14 minutes past 10.
Oh, yeah. So we can see. I'm just...
So now we can't. Now we don't know whether the badger is under the HQ or whether it just walked in, walked up to the camera, smiled, and then walked out again. So I've got the camera set up again tonight.
Yeah, he comes in, doesn't he? And he has a sniff round,
Yeah.
but he doesn't find anything.
But if you notice on the video, he climbs. There's a 6-foot fence on the left-hand side. So he climbs it, falls down a bit, then climbs up again.
Yeah, it's hard to
So
make...
we're just looking at the video footage again.
We're just watching the footage a third time right
You
now.
can see his tail just going up.
So cute.
Ah, I see. That's amazing. Well, do let us know if you get more footage and send it in for the Monday show. And we will
will, but
dedicate 14 hours of it.
But I turned up this morning, and it's just fascinating how people's reaction to it is. The majority of people isn't that good. And the most vocal person there is a churchgoer. And she was like, well, we need to kill it.
Kill it?
Yes, because apparently they've come up with this theory, because it's underneath a building. Apparently it's going to eat all the concrete and the building will fall down.
Oh, yeah, because badgers are well known for that, aren't they? They
But it's just
how many
surprising how
buildings they've
people-
eaten.
Yeah, but it's like what we said the other night. There are people peeing on your bonfire. It's a bit like that. That some people's natural default is to do the negative. Get rid of it.
You said it. This person was a vicar. Did you say?
No, this person is a devout churchgoer.
Right. So I mean, you've answered it. I mean, it's obviously a nutcase because firstly they believe in a mythological being that's up there and all the rest of it. And then they think also that part of their warped reality is that badgers eat buildings. Now we
had a discussion. We had a discussion, and it doesn't matter whether you agree with the man or not. I was just quite surprised to hear a Christian say, "Well, that Donald Trump, he needs to be shot." And I'm just fascinated that as I go through life, the more religious a person I discover, the more they seem to have a personality in the church for an hour on a Sunday and a different personality outside of let's kill the bastard. Sorry for the language.
Yeah, so I think because they've got a closer relationship with God, I think they feel they can get away with, actually killing people in real life and then going back to God and saying, I was only joking.
Well, maybe they believe that if they kill them, they'll come back in 3 days anyway, won't they? So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, maybe they need to be crucified.
Just a quick call.
Well, it was lovely to see the footage. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was brilliant. And if you get any more footage of badgers, especially if they're eating buildings, if it accidentally, the day before the last night of the proms, they happen to swallow the Alfred Hall. Is it Alfred? King Alfred? No,
well, if I find it, I'm going to send it to the nearest church.
Yeah, do. Get them to eat the church. That's the thing. I don't want them to get rid of the hope and glory business. No. Anyway, nice to talk to you, and thank you for calling.
All the best. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Chief Badger Catcher and Animal Lover. I wonder why that's whistling. Is it too loud on your...
It's just feedback, and
feedback.
It might be too loud.
Yeah, you've got control of stuff.
Oh, I have I?
Yeah, if it's too loud, you can turn it up. You're on channel 2.
Channel 2?
Yeah, just so you know.
2.
Yeah, sorry, you're going to say something?
Yes.
Using words.
Yes, using words, if
right.
you can find the thing again.
As opposed to smoke signals.
Daisy yesterday says, Julia, what other colours has your hair been? Apart from brunette, it's purple. Purple, purple or purple. Any shade as long as it's purple.
Now, you were saying to me the other day, was it not true that you said this using language?
Using words.
Using language I understood. That you've seen a lot of green.
Yes, actually, I was out in Worthing and I saw at least 7 different, people.
I do know people, yes. 7
different people.
Different people.
It wasn't the same person I saw
same time.
Again and again.
Yes.
7 different people with green hair. So, which is not strange. I like that fact.
Martians, in fact.
No, it's just a couple of years ago, everyone was wearing purple. It was a couple of years after I started getting purple, of course.
We have a phone call,
Another
unusual
phone call.
on this show, but we do have one. Let's find out. Let's find out. Is it because your microphone's too low? Hello, caller. Welcome to the Vobes Show.
Good evening, Mr. Worthing.
Glastonbury, as he would say.
No Vobes Show is complete without Glastonbury calling. Hello, Glastonbury.
Hello. I did hear my name being taken in vain earlier.
Oh, did you?
In vain?
What, in vain? What, are you a weather?
I don't know.
Are you a weathercock?
I'm not a weathering. Don't call me cock.
Sorry. Have you got the... Do you remember the old joke? Have you got the time?
All the best.
the old joke of have you got your time on you? Have you got the time on your cock? Don't go there. Don't stop. Just a moment. Have you got the time on your cock?
Oh dear.
I need to breathe.
Should I go away and come back again?
No,
This is 5.
I only need one heart attack. One heart attack an evening for the old man. Oh God. Have you got your time on your cock? Right, anyway.
No, that's enough.
Sorry about
Excuse me, can I use your dictaphone? No, use your finger like anyone else.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh, I can't cope. So, anyway, what did you want, Glastonbury?
I just thought I'd ring up and say hello. I'm actually busy shooting my next video at the moment.
Thank God for that. I thought you were going to talk to us. What is we've got a video from you. We've already got one. We don't want another.
I like to keep a steady supply coming. You know how it is.
I do.
I've never thought I'd see the day when you corpsed on your own show.
Try and pull it together, will you, woman?
I'm trying. Very
So
trying.
tonight you find me at Glastonbury Abbey.
No,
where we're
are
having
you?
a night at the Abbey. In fact, I'm stood exactly where you were in your video when you first got in.
Oh yeah, under the
so
tree.
you know where I am. That's it. And basically it's all lit up and illuminated. It looks absolutely beautiful, so I've come down to film it.
Is it open at night time then?
No, this is a once-a-year event. It's to do with helping them raise more money and stuff like that. But it's local bands, people serving food produced and grown locally. The beer's fairly local, the cider's local, so it's all fairly local produce. And you have bands playing as well, so I just thought I'd come out and people might like to see it.
That sounds cool.
Is that the band playing now?
There is one of them. There's 3 stages, yeah.
Just give us a moment of band music for a second. Let's have a
Okay,
listen.
give me a second, I'm going in. That's it, hold my hat towards you, I'm going in, what?
Ladies and
They're going
gentlemen.
to stop as I get there, they always do, don't they?
Yeah, well, we can hear a bit of it. This is live from Glastonbury, ladies and gentlemen.
Live from Glastonbury with your roving reporter. Hang on. 15 seconds coming up now.
Okay.
There you go. If you want to see more, it's on the video, I guess.
There it is. There's the Glastonbury. That's exactly where you are. We're looking at it now on our screen.
Are you shooting the festival? Are you shooting your video right now?
I am shooting a video as we speak, yes.
We're in his video.
Are we in your video?
Well, you would be if you were here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. No, we're just looking at a still image there of Glastonbury. I just wanted to get one which actually had not the
Movement,
festival.
live imagery.
Yeah, never mind.
Failed.
Failed miserably. Anyway, lovely to thank you so much for calling in and giving us a piece of your mind.
Absolutely.
And splitting our
Most merriment
sides.
to us.
We loved it. It was great fun. You look after yourself, Glastonbury.
And you, Mr. Worthing.
I will do
And
my.
you, the lovely Julia as well.
Thanking you very
Good
kindly,
luck with the rest of
Gabriel.
your
Take
video.
care. Mwah, mwah, darling.
So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Oh, there we are. How about that? There we are. Glastonbury Gabriel ringing up and ruining the show as ever.
Daisy
Oh.
yesterday says I've been blonde, white, yellow, and red. Well, obviously I go kind of a weird blondie, whitey, yellow before I get my purple on, because you have to get the blank canvas first, don't you?
You do. I've got
But,
a blank canvas. I'm waiting for some colour.
And no, if purple ran out, then I would be purple or brunette.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Floating your boat. Hello.
Hey!
Oh, you've missed
Where?
the corpse
Where?
right at the bottom. It says there,
Oh,
third
yeah.
from the bottom.
We're late.
Yeah. Third from the bottom. You missed a corpse on the show where Glastonbury rang in and we
And
just fell
split
about
our
laughing.
sides.
And we
Well, you fell about. I stayed perfectly still so that I didn't fall apart.
Oh, well done. Great call. Leslie Couch says, great
On
call
hoops.
to Glastonbury. Time for another video, but we won't play a Glastonbury video quite yet. Let's see what we have got, though, lined up. So, we've had... yes, it's time now, ladies and gentlemen, for a moment of Murphy.
Yay!
Hi everyone, welcome back to another Moment of Murphy with me, Andrew Murphy. Today is Sunday the 23rd of August 2020 and I'm over at West Hartingdale in West Sussex, and I thought I'd come on a little walk and see what is around the area. Let's go! Right, I am now walking along this path as you can see before me, and I've come to this little clearing that I can see in front of me. I think in the front of kind of line of sight is Blenworth, I think the back of Blenworth Down, I think. And if I pan round, I can see in my distance, I can see Queen Elizabeth kind of in the foreground, and then right behind it is the mast on Butser Hill. everyone, I've now arrived, I think, on the Sussex border path. I'm going to go that way. I think this tree here reminds me of being at Kingly Vale a bit. Right everyone, I am now just come out of West Harting Down and I have now joined the South Downs Way. I'm now going to head eastwards along this path behind me, back into West Harting Down and back to the car. I am now coming back down this track where I first started my walk. I'm going back down towards my car now. I would just like to thank you for your company and until next time, bye for now.
There he is. Oh, look. Julia was dancing all the way through that. Absolutely.
Mummy dancing.
Is that what mummy dances does? That's like cheese grommet, isn't it?
Cheese grommet!
Dear oh dear.
dear.
West Harting, yeah, lovely up there in that neck of the woods, and well done. And thank you so much, Andy Murphy, for sending that in. That's very nice.
Always a wonder to see your videos.
We
Thank
look
you so
forward to
much.
them. Yeah, there's, we have a bunch of people who send in regularly, and they're always great. And of course, we want to see you. You, yes, you.
Yes, you.
That person who's not sent us in one. Very easy to do. I'm just looking for a
Get
phone.
your hello phone.
Get your phone, turn it
That way.
that way.
And film.
Couple of minutes. Tell us what you're up to, your favourite things, a little walk, anything you like, really. Just something to share on the old Vobie. And even if you don't know what it is, you can say, "Hello, Vobes! Hello, Vobes!" I know you could reminisce about those nice times that you've had. I went for a walk on the beach. I saw you doing... If you've seen me doing some filming somewhere, then that would be great. Oh, yes, I remember. I saw you doing some filming. Or if you met me down a pub once, that would be interesting because I don't
That'd be highly unlikely because you never go to the
down a pub. Yeah, that's very true. But anyway, just send in a video. It'd be great fun. And the details of doing that are on the, what's the name, Digitally Do thing. The description, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you for that. Thank you for helping me out on that.
Sean James Cameron says, can you clear up my confusion? What confusion?
What confusion is that?
What are you confuddled about, sir?
Yes. Where is the confusion? Says,
Ed Loud says, I haven't sent one in a while. I haven't had enough data allowance. I'm watching this on the lowest settings to save data. What happened to your Wi-Fi?
Yes, where's
Mr.
your
Ed
Wi-Fi?
Loud.
I mean Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Yes.
Audrey Forbes Hamilton says, I expect everyone to disappear when they walk away from the camera.
Richard says, no, Richard didn't say it. Richard, there is a woman the side of you. There is what? There is a woman the side of you. Maybe people want to hear about her too. Oh, means they want to hear from you.
Me?
That was Daisy yesterday. There's a woman at the side. Sorry, Matt, I do have a habit. If you've not
Well, it
seen
is
the show,
the Vobes show. It's his show.
it is my show, but I do have the habit of talking over people.
I'm just here to hopefully try and calm things if he gets too...
She's got the
What's the
what
word?
did you call it? The panning fry.
Oh, the frying...
She has
the prying fan.
The prying
The
fan.
prying fan.
And she did hit me on the bonds. That is cast iron, ladies and gentlemen, cast in a metal called
What? Oh, yeah.
Iron.
That's the
Iron.
one.
It's made up of millions of iron.
Sean James
filings.
Cameron says, "Can you clear up my confusion? I've seen something on." I did that last week.
Yeah, go.
A banjo pan. Can you clear up my confusion? I've seen something on Facebook. There is
Yes.
a Bold Explorer walk in September. Is this true? It was put up, and then we quickly decided, actually, looking at all the different rules and regulations, it's probably just not worth putting the risk out there at the moment. But as soon as it is safe to do so, we shall have Bold Explorer group walks again. I don't know about you, and I don't know about you, but I really miss meeting up with you all.
You all.
And going
You
for a
all.
walk socially and all that.
What's all this?
I don't know.
bubbling?
I don't know. Ow.
Just because when you do it, your hair can sort of keep the movement going for weeks
What, like
afterwards.
this?
Bloody hell, it's very dangerous. It's like having a horse whip you. Ouch, Simers. Which is not a pleasant disease. Yes, Sean says, thought I dreamt it. No, it's absolutely true. We just thought, because the thing about it is there's all these restrictions, and whilst we could get the numbers sorted out, suddenly it came up that if one of you, or us, or anybody, happened to be the carrier, and then you'd have to say, oh, I've got COVID, it meant everyone would have to go into self-isolation boxes. And we just thought, well, that's a bit much, really.
We miss it dreadfully, but it's probably just best that we just leave it
Yeah.
for now.
Oh, that was my
Daisy says
stomach.
sorry. Just saying that. You said, any questions for me? And I thought it was a bit rude to the lovely Julia. Thank you very much for thinking of me, Daisy.
Yes.
I appreciate it muchly. But
Very much appreciated.
I actually get more words in these days than I ever did. So.
When Julia first started the show, she was...
Like a rabbit in the headlights, I think,
Yeah, she
wasn't
didn't say very much, and it took a bit of coaxing. And anybody who's watched the show any length of time will now see this brazen hussy who comes in and goes, "Let me at the microphone! Let me at the microphone!" She says, pushing me to the side.
Anyway,
what
so
I mean?
what we're saying was...
So I have to be careful. I do have to be very careful. Do you provide the sandwiches? Says Sean James Cameron. You provide your own sandwiches, mate. So that's all right. Well,
Floating Our Boat, sorry.
Yes.
Floating Our Boat says, we'll send you a sneaky preview of the Ponty Aqueduct for Monday's show.
oh! Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
Fran and Rich are going across the Pont Casolti aqueduct. They went now. You must tune into their most recent video because they go across a pos. They go across the Chirk aqueduct by the railway on the thing, not on the railway. They go on their boat, and Rich sends up his drone, and I was thinking, oh my
Fantastic.
God, he's going to send it up. And if something went, it'll land on the ground, sort of 500,000 feet down this sheer cavernous drop. And then he'll have to go down. And do you know, it's exactly what happened. Rope and tackle off the boat. And there's nothing funnier than seeing Rich dangling from a rope with the drone watching him from the side as the boat is going along the Chirk aqueduct. And he's going along a bit
taking a while
like
to
Frank
get to his point
Spencer
today, isn't
going, "Here, Betty! And not Betty, but it's Fran. And she's going, "I can't stop the boat, Rich. I can't stop." And he's dangling along like this. And then it goes through the Chirk tunnel. And you've never seen, like when you pull up something very quickly and it goes plop into the I don't want to give it away. So check out the video. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Oh, I love the rain.
But
Fran
we did, the rain at the
evidently
beginning.
enjoyed the rain too.
Certainly
I would have been
loved it.
right out there with you. Come on, let's wash your hair in. Yeah.
And if you want to have a little bit of a makes your blood boil moment, check out the ruins of the Abbey. Not going to say any more, but check out the ruins of the Abbey and your blood will boil.
Yep. Mine was boiling with you. Ow.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Just boiled just. Oh,
Sprained
you've
my
got a
wrist
hurt
again.
thumb, haven't you? So there we are. So that's good. Jeez, it says floating your boat. I don't want to be a sport and give it away. But that
No
was,
spoilers.
yeah, that was a highlight. My good highlight. Get it?
So I'm just seeing we have 15 minutes left, and like Ramaboo says, didn't you have 8 videos to play today? Not much time left. Well, we go over time then, won't we? Will we?
Is it really that time?
1:15.
Bye. Right, well, thanks for coming. And sorry.
Yeah.
No, we'll get round to it. Don't worry. I mean, if you've got other things to do with your life, I can't imagine anybody's got anything else to do other than watch the Vobes show and enjoy the chitter-chatter. You could, of course, give us a call and make the show last to midnight. We don't care. I've already got 2 videos lined up for Saturday. I haven't got to go out tomorrow. Woohoo! It's so nice having a couple of videos in the pipeline.
Sean James Cameron says from 9:30 it's the Julia show.
Oh yes, there we go. So you got 15 minutes to go.
You watch.
Do you know?
It takes over 9:30. I'll be like,
I do want to get Julia to do a show on her own and know how this setup works, so that if I'm away and I can't get back, she can just come in and go, well, Richard can't make it, I'm here. She's doing the show under the table, ladies and gentlemen. You all right?
I think I'm stuck now. Okay, you let go now. Oh, thank you.
Oh dear. Yeah, so we do. Was that your chair that went down?
Yes.
Eric is pulling it.
Yep.
We do want you to know how to do it. I would so watch the Julia show. She is brilliant, says Daisy yesterday.
I like Daisy.
Yeah,
Daisy's rather nice.
Yes, she's very nice.
Everyone's nice.
Yes,
everyone's rather nice.
When did you first dye, Julia?
My hair.
Oh, your hair. Did your mum allow streaks? Mine did. Richard, when did you first go bald? God, interesting questions.
I was probably about 14 when I first had my hair dyed. And my mum very, 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 very understandingly helped me go blonde, which was the stupidest thing I ever did, because it went not blonde, but bright yellowy orange, like luminescent. And I picked up the nickname Dayglow at school.
Oh dear. Dayglow.
Dayglow, because I glowed in the daytime. Yes, that was stupid. But purple, if you meant when did I first dye purple, that would have been about 5-6 years ago now.
She wouldn't have made it on the show if she just had ordinary hair.
No, he would never have looked at me twice after my comments on his video saying, "Oi, you need to go and visit the North Lancing fairy tree, you do."
Yeah, because, I like fairies, and at the time, I was well into hugging trees. What was the other question?
you were beginning your path that way.
I was beginning my path, that innocent path that is now...
And that's what made me suggest it.
Yes. And what was the other question? She said, when did I first go bald? I was losing my hair when I was 15. I had a monk when I was at school. It was starting to fall out. When I was 18... I had this, a tonsil.
The friar tuck.
Yeah, I had my tonsils out. My tonsil thing, the tons. How do you pronounce that? And as time went on, it got shorter and shorter. I mean, it was growing profusely, so I used to keep cutting it. And when I was doing the things like the extra jobs in the Bill and Wish You Were Here and London's Burning and Campion and all these sort of roles where I was tending to play military people or policemen, a lot of policemen as an extra in walk-on parts in television. It was kept short. And then when I made my children's Snug and Cozy series, of course, I shaved it off to be a bald alien. They were the days.
My friend, we thought they'd never end.
I thought they'd
sing
start
and
at some point.
dance
So thank you for that question.
and a day.
Daisy.
Some apple juice.
Yes, why not? Yay, you are now Dayglow forever.
Yes, now I own the Dayglow.
She owns it. Ed Loud says there's a park near me called Fairy Hill Park. It's very nice, and I go there all the time. And Kathy Murphy says, I think your hair is beautiful coloured, Julia. I'd love to go that colour, but I'm not brave enough.
Kathy, you must at least once in your life do something crazy like this.
Come home and get your hair purple.
It's me, it's Kathy. I've come home and I'm so cold. Anyway, Kathy, try just have your ends done, the very ends, because at worst, if you really don't like it or whatever, or you're really embarrassed, then you can just have them cut off. But I would suggest unless you have a hairdressing friend who's very au fait with bleaching, I would definitely say go to a hairdresser and have it done. I'm lucky I have a friend who does it.
Yes,
all patchy
it's
now,
so
though,
good because
once again.
it's cheaper, isn't it, if you've got a friend? 'Cause-
Oh, heck yes.
Yeah, and presumably being girls, unlike blokes, you would have a good old chat at the same time about this, that, and the other. Whereas blokes would just sit. I'm just going to trim your hair now. Oh, okay. There we are. Just going to trim the front bit. Yeah, okay. Bad weather, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah. See the match? Yeah. Good. That's done then. Thank you, Ray. That's how men do it, but women will, hours later.
It takes a lot longer to do a woman's hair because there's more of it usually.
Daisy says, Richard is great, but so few women do like it, Julia.
Do it like Julia.
Oh, do it like Julia. She is a total natural.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
She is a total. That's why she's here. That is why she's here. And just 6 miles up the road, says Mark Donny McLeod. Y Collar on the Lancs-Yorks border has a long history of fairies and links to the Brontes. We better show a video because we have promised to do that, and we'll come back and answer more of your questions. So let's.
One thing.
Yes.
Ed Loud says, "Nonsense, dear boy. My barber is amongst the most chattiest and talkative of people's."
Oh, sorry, I've lost the picture. Hang on a minute. Just coming back. Panic. Sorry about that.
Because I was talking again, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we had to cut you off somehow. No, that's not true. Right, hang on. Let's go back in the. Oh, I've lost the camera again. Well, hang on a minute. Just sorry about this. Someone. There we are. Somehow somebody didn't put the money in the meter. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen, where a lovely gentleman says...
Hello, everyone. I've got an Eagle Annual here. It's the best of the 1960s comic. It wasn't printed in the 1960s, but it's a reprint of all the best bits, or some of the best bits from the 1960s comic. And here we've got Dan Dare, the pilot of the future, who used to be on the cover of the Eagle comics, if I remember right, when, January 1960, when it was Fortnum's Halfpenny. And over here, there's adverts here. If you bought some shreddies, you got a model skin diver plus a sea creature. And Horniman's tea, you got some cards of different animals. Here's some just stories. And here's how to, explaining how to go fishing from a boat. Make a model hovercraft. Advertising sellotape. And here there's a 1960s Greaves motorbike, and it's all the different parts are numbered and it tells you what they are. And a picture of the first transatlantic airliner, British airship R34. Here would have been advertising different pantomimes of the day to go to. And here's a camera of the day. I think it was your Brownie 125 Kodak, 127. Brownie 127 Kodak camera. Advertising a camping kit. And here, there's advertising the Eagle Annual of 1961. Buy some trios and you get a free spinneroo. Here's some pictures of trains of the time, truck, a plane, build your own army, making model soldiers. Harry's Tweed, which used to be in every week, I remember that. And Knights of the Road, it was about truck drivers. Build yourself service station for your dinky toys. here, Cross and Blackwell entered a competition and there was 500 prizes, bikes, a model yacht, all sorts of things. Here's Dan Dare again, the pilot of the future. There he is again, Dan Dare. Here's Mallard, the steam engine, which it still holds the world speed record for the steam engine, 126 miles an hour in July 1938. And here, have some fun with an ice pole, some sort of an ice lolly. And Riders of the Range, that used to be in every week, a western. Anyway, there's just too much for one video to go all through this. I'll have to do it would take 2 or 3 videos to get all this, to go all through here. Anyway, I hope you've liked the first part of it. Bye.
We love it. We love it. Good old Dan Dare fighting Mekon. I think it was Mekon.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, hey.
Thank you so much, Peter and Wendy. I'm assuming who is filming again. Thank you.
Good old Cross and Blackwell.
Put your teeth in.
Yes, shoggy. With all those wonderful prizes. Tin of soup. Lovely. Can't go wrong with a bit of Cross and Blackwell. So there we are. What do we got there? Kerry Baldwin says, my dad had one of those cameras. Ah, yeah. Only 5 minutes from me. I'm not quite sure what that is. Jeff Kellison says, sorry, I would love to have a Greaves motorcycle. Rick
M says, I had a similar trails bike like that when I was a kid. Villiers engine. Ooh. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that
I was
means.
saying, ooh. It sounds good, though.
Villiers engine. I want one of them. Is that with pistons and oil and stuff? That's for me.
Kellison's jealous.
Yes, I bet. Marvellous stuff, Peter says. Days of Yore. Rick M says, thank you. Daisy says it's okay. In 1985, I had posters on my wall of 5-Star, George Michael and Sting. 5-Star, that was a band, wasn't it? Yeah.
I've heard of George Michael and Sting.
I think George Michael, didn't he have a cottage somewhere? He was always going to this cottage business. Anyway, Audrey Forbes Hamilton says, thanks, Peter. We loved it. And Mark Dominic, nice stuff, Peter. Get yourself a Kipper toy. Yeah. You want one of those. Roy Ballinger says that's very interesting. And Mike Stevens says, yes, it was Mekon. Lovely video and presentation, Peter. We love those books, Peter. Keep them coming.
Ed Loud says, Peter, you have a wonderful voice. I'd happily listen to you read for that for a long time, just like I do Richard.
I'd like you to read the news. That would be great, giving us the details of the news. Nice news, news from Peter Lowry. So that's all good. Let's just turn that off. How are we doing? We've got 3 more videos to get through. So we better quickly run through more. We've got one more from Mike Dixon. Hello, it's Mike Dixon. But Connor's Dark Corner. This is nice. This is nice bit of country wear here for country wear. This is like Country File, ladies and gentlemen. With Connor's Dark Corner out and about.
Solar farms aren't all that bad, but it's a bunch of sheep. They're all getting all the grass they could eat. They're getting all the shade they could want. That one's actually looking at us.
somewhere to hide. That was lovely.
That's so nice. It gives the solar panels a purpose to be there, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
It's a nice sheep shading place, doing the job of a tree. So that was lovely. Thank you so much. Little, you see, you don't have to go all out when you make the videos. You can just send us something which is just a little snap of the countryside and bring it in. And there were lots of lovely, cute little lambs there. And who was it who said they looked very shorn? Somebody said there that look was very shorn. I can't remember who it was now.
Well, Sean James Cameron said those sheep have had the wool pulled over their eyes.
Ah, yes.
And Mike Stevens said those sheep seem very shorn, as in SEAN.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I laughed out loud.
Oh, there we go. Marvellous. Put masks on them and we have modern humankind, says Mike Stevens.
Audrey Forbes Hamilton says, Sean solar-powered sheep in the shade.
Bless them. How marvellous. There we are.
Oh, yes. I was going to do an F-word Friday.
Oh, what?
F-word Friday.
F-word Friday?
Where we try to use as many F-words as possible, except the rude one.
For goodness sake.
Fancy frolicking in the farm of fruit.
Fancy frolicking in the farm of fruit.
The fruit. Yeah, I messed that up.
Well, that would be
That's
fortuitous.
Yeah. Frankly, I find it funny that I can't think of another flipping word to think and say.
Of a flipping word.
Yeah.
Well, you sprung that on. You sprung that on. It's yes. So, what did you call it? Friday.
F-word Friday.
F-word Friday. What's Monday going to be then?
I don't know, but it sprung from Wednesday's reading show in the afternoon because you were having Wobbly Word Wednesday.
Oh yes, Wobbly Word Wednesday, trying to get through the reading.
I think it was Morton Lewis 100 that said something about the
Can
F-word
we have
Friday.
an F-word Friday?
I think he meant the other F-word. But...
Yes, I think that's what he did mean, and we couldn't possibly allow that because there are some small little fortunate children who are frugal.
So frugally frumptious, says Mike Stevens.
Oh, there we are, frugally frumptious.
Yes.
This is an F-in Friday. Very good. That's floating your boat. Frenzied famous former friends fully fined 4 fish. Bless them. Free from fleeces, forget fortune, forever flagging fiscal fortunes.
Very good.
Very nice. And while I smash my finger on something, I always shout a bunch of F words, but that one, Julia. Excellent.
Yeah. Well done.
Well done. Very, very good.
I usually have to shout fudge.
Fudge cakes.
It's close enough to get something of the feeling behind it, you know? Especially when you step on Lego.
Oh, yes. And I imagine you do a lot of Lego stepping with the kids lying around.
I used to love Lego. Now I can't stand the sight of it.
Luckily, my kids now have grown up enough that they still don't use Lego. But one of them has got his own kid, and there is now Lego around in the house. Well, I don't know whether he's onto Lego yet. It's only 2, but there's certainly all sorts of other things to trip
Has he
on
got
instead on.
the beginner's Lego, the Duplo?
Oh, he's got Duplo, yeah. And the Brio trains.
Oh, yes.
They're great.
They are cool.
Suddenly remembered how much fun a parent has putting them all together for the child.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, well, this goes here. No, George, that doesn't go there. It goes here. No, we're going to make a bridge. Do you remember? We said we're going to make a complete circuit. Now, I know you want to put it over there, but look, I've orchestrated this and we've got all over there. There's only 3 parts left, and if we use that over there, we can't finish it. So, shut up. And right, now let's test it out. Hang on, you sit over there and watch whilst I test it. Oh, it's so much fun.
Rick M says, fine for offended friend. Yay!
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Talking of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, that was a lot of that was filmed. Most of it actually was filmed in Glastonbury. No, it wasn't. I lied. But this has been. So there we go. That's Glastonbury Gabriel with his Glastonbury mural. Thank you.
Mule trail.
Yes, not Muriel.
Trail.
You can't trail on Muriel. She didn't like it.
No.
So there we go.
That was amazing. Some really fantastic wall art there.
Wall art.
Wall art.
At Walmart. You can't buy that at Walmart, but you can buy the wall art at Glastonbury. So go and check it out. All on the. I think he said it was on the whatever pages it was. Yeah, on the link there. To whatever the link was. We are over time, so we're just going to get the last video in quick and then say our Reevy Dirches goodbye. So thank you very much for that. It's Mike Dixon, ladies and gentlemen. Mike, yes, he sent in 2 videos today. We'd like to clear the deck before the end of the week, so it's Mike Dixon. But you're going to like this because do you remember Bella went in for a soap and dry? No, wait, what is it? Not a soap and a wash and a Mike
wash
Dixon.
and cut.
Yeah.
Hello, Vobesters. It's Mike Dixon and Bella, and we're at Tilgate Park, Crawley. And we just had a walk round the lake, and Bella's got very, very muddy, and they've got a dog wash, which is sponsored by Pet Plan. So have to pay £3. Anyway, Bella found something to roll in, so she didn't know it, but when she came back, she was going to have a dog wash. As I say, this is a new facility up here at Tilgate, which has only just recently been installed. But, I thought we'd video it and share young Bella having her very impressed, is she? But apparently also it gives them conditioner, and also includes dry facility and includes flea treatment. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? We're now 3 minutes, so bear with us for the video, which I normally do just 2-minute videos, but I thought I'd just share this with you. Bella's first kind of wash up here. Ironically, she'd had a shower yesterday at home.
No, this morning?
Oh, this morning. She'd rolled it in some fox poo in our garden. So she came back really proud, thinking she smelled very beautiful. And likewise, this afternoon she's had another roll in some fox poo or badger poo here at Tilgate. Anyway, she didn't know that next to the car park they've installed this brand new dog wash. Very posh.
Yeah, rinse.
I'd say she's very impressed.
Foaming.
Anyway, £3 a wash. It's next to the main car park and toilets and the recycling facilities up here.
Right,
so now gets the blow.
Oh, you're still all soggy.
The blow dry period wasn't very long. Anyway, I shall leave you there and hand you back to Richard. Okay, take care. Bye.
Oh, poor little Bella didn't look terribly impressed, did she?
No, there were moments when you could see, I thought her eyes were going to pop out of her head there. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
He's like, but I had a wash yesterday.
And then the blow dry, as Mike said at the end, it's like you've had hours of all that water spray. It's like, there you go. But I'm not dry. Another 10 quid to get you dry. If you want your dog dry so you can put it in the car, 10 quid. I don't know.
Days of Yore says, Mike's turn next.
Yeah. Oh,
How many
poor
sets
Mike.
of 3 quid did they have to put in for you, Mike?
Yeah. So I didn't. Because my first thought that went through my head was that this has obviously put one of these pet pooch places out of business because it's completely machine operated. But as you said, that you think it's just going to be these sort of things you see in a park. So if your dog is dirty, you just clean it. It's obviously not clipping the nails.
Yeah, no, it's not going to take the job away from an actual dog groomer.
Groomer. No. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Anyway, that's kind of it for today's show. Sorry we've overrun a bit, but we so wanted to get the videos out, and thank you so much for doing them and sending them in. We do appreciate it. Should say that you've shifted your hours.
I have. Obviously, I'm here today on a Friday because it worked out better for this week because of husband's work, blah, 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 blah. But I am switching to Mondays for permanence. Well, permanence as long as I'm allowed to come and sit on the show with you, of course. Switching to Mondays.
So the next show on the Vobes Show, Julia will be back. So that would be fantastic with a whole load of original content.
Yes, and I'll save the HS2 poem for Monday.
Oh, you've got an HS2 poem?
Yes, well, it's not my poem, but it's been written and was posted on Facebook, and I really liked it. And I thought that some of our viewers, some of your viewers would enjoy it.
Our viewers?
Yeah, your viewers.
We bring some of your viewers along then next time.
All right, then.
That would be good. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much. It's been fantastic. Thank you for all the comments. It's been lovely to have you out there doing all your stuff. And for the phone calls, it's always nice to hear from you. And if you haven't rung before, nice to hear from Robert Brailsford.
Yes, fantastic.
That was fantastic. And also, obviously, Glastonbury and Ed, who was superb. And Sean, of course. And we are waiting to see if you get any more badger footage. We want that on Monday, which would be lovely. If not, Sean, you will be expected to put a badger costume on and go under the property and appear on the camera yourself, because we can't let people down. Anyway, it's getting on, so thank you so much. Look after yourself, have a good evening, and have a great weekend. Thank you to Julia.
Thank you to Richard.
I don't know if Judith was out there minding the sparrows tonight.
I don't think I've seen her out there, but she might be. She might not have commented.
Thank you, Judith, anyway. And
thank you
to everybody. So that's it. Until next time, look after yourselves. Have a good weekend. Don't phone in now. That wasn't what I wanted to press. And we will say arrivederci and goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.